If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again and welcome to episode number 88 of My Player here on FIFA 15. Today we're in the transfer deadline day and of course we'll work our way through this, and then we've got an international special today. The two games today are against Hungary in the qualifiers for the World Cup, and then we've got Ireland in the second game. So not sure whether we'll be selected for both, but regardless, today will be an international special, so hopefully we're selected for both so that we get two games today. Yesterday though, we had an incredible game against Brighton. If you missed it, definitely check out yesterday's episode. There'll be a link as an annotation in the bottom left hand side of your screen, and alternatively of course feel free to check the channel page. Personally, I think yesterday's My Player is quite possibly the best one that I've ever made. Very proud of that video yesterday. I thought it was a particularly good one, so if you have missed it then definitely check it out. I'm going to work my way through transfer deadline day. I'll let you know if anything happens, and of course then at the end of the 10 hours, or at least at the end of 9 when there's one left, I'll show you what each particular side has done in the window so far, and then we'll head into the international games. So I will see you at the end of transfer deadline day. Okay, so at the end of transfer deadline day, there's 1 hour left. There have been a couple of big moves in this window, and I will show you those as we head through. Arsenal brought in Labidi and Rojas. Can't say as I know of either of those players, but perhaps they're doing the typical Arsenal thing of signing a couple of youngsters for the future. Aston Villa have spent and sold, or made, the exact same amount of money. Ben Yedder in for 8.5, whilst Fatsidis goes out for 8.5 as well. Adair's coming to Cardiff City, decent signing for them. Chelsea have sold Willian and Javi Martinez, the centre-back, for a total of 37 million, and brought in Uldschik. I don't know who that is, to be completely honest. Maybe you guys can shed some light in the comment section. Everton, no moves. Same with Hull. Leicester City have brought in 4 players. I presume that's Kolo Touré from Liverpool. We'll find out a little bit later. No, it might not be Kolo Touré from Liverpool unless he's moved from Liverpool and then moved again to go to Leicester, because Liverpool haven't done anything in this window. Manchester City have sold Robert Lewandowski for 51.5 million to PSG, and then as you can see, that's where the old Sheik guy came from, Manchester City. Perhaps he's a youngster there. Again, I must say I don't know anything about him. They've also brought in Sigurdsson. I presume that's Gylfi from Swansea. We'll have to wait and see. As you can see, Manchester United brought me in. They've also let Lindegaard go on transfer deadline day, so I'm not sure what goalkeepers we have at the club right now. Also let Marcus Rojo go as well on deadline day, which is quite disconcerting, really, letting 2 of our best defensive players go. Newcastle brought in Zapata and let Janmat go. Luciano Becchio's left Norwich. No business for QPR. Pablo Osvaldo has left Southampton, and Vekjovic has gone from Spurs. Stoke City have let Prato go. Nothing for Sunderland. Swansea, yes, Gylfi Sigurdsson has left and gone to City for £11 million from Swansea. They've brought in Burkic, Haynes, Cauteruccio and Bettino. Not really too sure who they are. And Fatsidis has come in at West Ham after leaving, was it Aston Villa? Yes. So an active transfer deadline day. We'll actually quickly check what goalkeepers we have at Manchester United right now. As you can see, transfer deadline day has ended. Let's have a look at the squad report, because I'm not sure who's going to go in goal if we've sold Anders Lindegaard and David De Gea is no longer at the club. It's taking a while to load. We've got Ben Amos and Sam Johnston. I'm not really too sure what's going on there. Then David De Gea has clearly left the club. Not really too sure where he is. He always seems to leave Man United, and I'm not really too sure why. And now they've sold Anders Lindegaard as well. So we only have Ben Amos and Sam Johnston at the club. Would like to think that in the summer transfer window, the manager will bring in another player, but another goalkeeper. We'll have to wait and see in January. But for now, it's just Ben Amos starting in goal for Manchester United. But to start off with, we've got international games. As you can see, FIFA World Cup qualifiers. We haven't been selected for this first one against Hungary, so we'll have to see how Wayne Rooney and Danny Welbeck do up top alongside each other. Hopefully we can get a victory. They're playing a 3-4-2-1 as Hungary. Not the obvious of formations. It's a strong England lineup. We should be able to come away with a win here and do 2 goals for Wayne Rooney and 1 for Jack Wilshere. Sturridge coming off the bench for Danny Welbeck halfway through that game. Rooney with a late penalty to make it 3. We've got I presume that's just an injury update on Phil Jones. He's out for 7 days, which is fine. And then that means we should be selected for this game against Ireland. If we aren't, I'll be particularly disappointed. We are selected for the game against Ireland away from home, starting alongside fellow Manchester United teammate Wayne Rooney yet again. So this will be the only game in today's episode. Again, apologies that there've only been one game in yesterday's and today's. I was hoping to get more done, but yesterday was just an incredible game. An 18-minute video for one game is pretty much unheard of in a My Player series, at least in my My Player series. And today's an international special, and then midweek on Tuesday we'll get into the Champions League rather, with a game against AC Milan after the game at the weekend against Newcastle. But today it's just international specials, so actually it's a very important game. As you can see, it's actually the last game in the qualifying group stage for the World Cup. So if we lose, Ireland will top the group. If we win, we'll top the group. Or even if we draw, we'll top the group. So it's actually a very important game. So the manager's put his faith in us. Roy Hodgson's put his faith in us to go and do the business away from home in Ireland. And we'll have to try our best to do so. Hopefully we can. We've had okay performances so far for England. We haven't necessarily shone in any England games so far. We have won a couple of penalties for Wayne Rooney to convert. So hopefully we can at least have a say in how things go down today. Whether that's a goal or an assist or winning a penalty or a crucial free kick, etc. We just want a good game in an England shirt for me right now. Hopefully we can build on what has been a very successful opening few games here at Manchester United. Hopefully we can only enhance our reputation as one of the best strikers in the Barclays Premier League. Here's Robbie Brady down the left, trying to cut the ball forward to Ryan Mason, I think that is. Into the box he comes, squares it for James McCarthy. Good shot, Joe Hart spills it. Well, no, I can't believe that. What a block on the line by Stephen Corker. And then as he's getting up, he's just knocked it in. That's terrible. Oh, the physics engines let us down there. The first chance of the game, and it's a goal for Ireland. Stephen Corker own goal. The first initial block was absolutely incredible, fantastic stuff. Joe Hart will be disappointed with the initial save, that he was only able to palm it as far as the onrushing Ireland player, but I cannot believe that the physics engines let us down there. It's 1-0 Ireland after a dodgy own goal, but we're immediately on the attack trying to get ourselves an equaliser if we can. Not sure where the Ox is going to go. He's going to use Kyle Walker. I'm going to come inside, although Oxlade-Chamberlain has kind of filled that space as well. Walker's been played short to Jordan Henderson, finds me. First touch is decent. There's the shot. It's blocked and it's going to go straight to a defender, Seamus Coleman, who clears it. Although John Flanagan's picked it up. Can we still create something? Where are you going, John? He's going on a nice run. Oh, that is a good cross as well. Man underneath it. No, Ireland are eventually going to be able to clear their line. So 1-0 down inside the opening 10 minutes. Ryan Mason, that's a good turn. Was heavily involved in their first chance, but now they've messed up. They've given the ball away. I'll try and slot this through to Adam Lallana. He's got myself and Wayne Rooney making bursts down the middle. Here's Jordan Henderson, squares it across nicely. I'll call for a through from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Rim behind, left foot shot. Good save by Murphy, the goalkeeper. I was going to turn back inside onto my right there, but I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to do it with two defenders there. I wanted to make sure I got at least a shot away rather than perhaps turning inside and losing the ball. See if we can create something from the corner. It's come in, it's headed my way. Oh, it's been flicked on at the near post by Stephen Corker. Here's Wayne Rooney. Looks for Adam Lallana, who's offside. A chance goes a-begging. Unfortunately, that's our first chance to get ourselves back in it, and we haven't been able to take it. Almost 20 minutes played. Still 1-0 Ireland. It's Darren Gibson out wide to Ward. Down the line to McGeady. Bit of a switch. Not the best of passes, to be completely honest. And we're away. Here's Adam Lallana. He'll get it to me. No one really making any attacking runs, although Rooney is making some moves on that right-hand side. So I'll ping it out to him. Brings it down well on his chest. Now, can he get a cross in? He can, but wasn't really the best of angled crosses, to be honest. I never really stood a chance of getting on the end of that one. I'm going to look for Shane Long with the nice long through ball. It's Joe Mason making the run in front of him, the young Bolton striker. I obviously, earlier on, called him Ryan Mason. It's not. It's actually Joe Mason, the striker from Bolton. I was mistaken by calling him Ryan, but good tackle by Jack Wills here. Ireland have kept hold of possession very well in this first half, especially since going 1-0 up. And as soon as I say they've kept hold of possession very well, they have a snapshot from 30 yards that goes well wide. But maybe that's just a case of the commentator's curse. Lallana to Henderson to Rooney. Nice turn. Is going to get it to me, but as we're about to get the chance in front of goal to take on a couple of defenders and maybe have a shot, the referee blows the half-time whistle. That's frustrating. Why let us get that far and then wait till we're on the edge of the box before blowing your whistle, ref? That's quite annoying, actually, but still, we're going in at half-time 1-0 down. That Corker own goal has been the only time the ball has crossed the white line. But there have been a couple of chances at either end, but so far no one's really been able to take
much control of the game. It's been quite end-to-end. Still really disappointed with the way that they scored their goal, but regardless, we'll just have to come back in the second half and be a little bit better, won't we? Gibson with a nice back heel into Joe Mason. Is he going to play a 1-2? He's taking his time. No, Chris Smalling's nipped in and taken the ball away from him. We'll call for a through ball here from Adam Lallana, and if I can let it run and run onto it, which is exactly what we've done, we might be in with a chance. Turn inside. I'm going to go for the shot, and hopefully we can equalise, and we have done. England 1, Ireland 1, and it's Chesnoid's goal in the white of England international shirt rather than the red of Manchester United right now. But the first man to come across to celebrate with me is my new domestic teammate in the shape of Wayne Rooney, captain for club and for country. But it's the red hair of Chesnoid rather than the red shirt of Manchester United that scores today's goal. It's 1-1, and we've got plenty of time in this second half to now go and get ourselves a winner. Seamus Coleman with the ball down the line to Robbie Brady. Good first touch and good control. Finds Darren Gibson. Oh, notorious for scoring goals from distance, Darren Gibson, in either an Everton shirt or a Manchester United shirt, of course, back in the day. But decent effort from the edge of the box this time. Joe Hart was concerned, did dive for it, but it did, in the end, just bend away from goal. And they're making a change. James McLean, the Wigan winger, is coming on for Robbie Brady. Ward into Darren Gibson. We had a shot from distance a minute ago, trying to work it onto his right foot to perhaps have another shot, but we have managed to nick it off them again. Is this a similar to scenario to the way that we took a 1-0, well, not a 1-0 lead, but brought it back to 1-1? This time I'll try a Ronaldo chop to get inside, and I'll lay it back if I can. Oh, such a wasted opportunity, Ches. I couldn't decide which player to lay it back to. There was a man on the edge of the box, and then Wayne Rooney was making a run at the back post, and I could not make up my mind quick enough to pass the ball across. We'll have to settle for a throw in here. Half an hour left to go. Hopefully next time we get an opportunity like that, I'll actually make the right decision at the right time. Corner for the Irish with 25 minutes to go. Aidan McGeady's going to be the man to stand the ball up, and we'll see if we can get a white head on it, hopefully, rather than a green one. Although there is a green head underneath it. It's Shane Long with the chance at the near post. Just trying to glance that on more than anything, but couldn't quite keep it down. Just tried to flick it on, as you can see, with the turning of his neck, but unfortunately for him, it goes high and wide. Good chance for Ireland, though, to get themselves back in front. Rooney to Kyle Walker. I'll call for a through ball. I think he was actually going to play me even before I called for it. I'll try a Berber spin. Got a good tackle in. We'll have to turn back to try and keep possession, and let's pass it inside there to Ross Barkley. Gets away from the challenge really well, and the referee gets in the way, and Ireland have the chance for a counter-attack. James McLean is clean through here. Obviously left-footed James McLean, so he might want to try and get back onto that favoured side, if he can do. Trying to work the ball here. They're going to pick up a corner, perhaps. No, he has got the cross in. Joe Hart comes to claim well. The referee almost cost us a goal there. I would have been extremely annoyed if that had happened, and I was too busy concentrating on what was going on up the pitch to realise that I was 15 yards offside. Ross Barkley to hopefully dink this free kick into the box. That's a good free kick. Can Rooney get on the end of it? No. That was very close. If he'd have been able to actually anticipate where that ball was going to end, we might have been able to get a chance there to go 2-1 in front. There's less than 5 minutes left to go, and the Islands have, to be fair, been good value for a draw, in all fairness. They've made a few changes to their lineup throughout the game, bringing on the likes of James McLean and Anthony Stokes and Simon Cox. So actually, they made 2 attacking changes, bringing on 2 strikers in the latter stages of this game. But we're clearly on ultra-attacking because Stephen Corker's pushing forward. Jack Wilshere's got myself and Wayne Rooney to look at. Rooney's on the ball here. I'll call for a through ball. He's dinked it over. We bring it down. We can. Can we get the shot off? Well blocked by Stephen Ward, the left-back, tracking back. Into stoppage time we go then at the end of the second half. Can we get ourselves a late winner? We've just brought on Daniel Sturridge for Wayne Rooney. Can he have an instant impact? Headed towards the edge of the box, and Simon Cox gets it clear. You're going to have to deal with this, Smalling, otherwise we might be in trouble. Dinks it into the box. There is Studge. Oh, but he was offside and the ball hits the post and doesn't go in anyway, but still, keeps would have been a comfortable save for him if he hadn't been offside there, Sturridge. And it was only just, oh no, the defence all stepped. Caught 4 men offside. It's almost as if those 4 England players, they were the back line of the defence, wasn't it? But as you can see, up top alongside Sturridge still. We are still on ultra-attacking, and Sturridge is going to get played in here. I'll call for a through ball. Now, I should have the pace to get there ahead of the defender, and the keeper's come and committed, but he's not going to get there. I've kept it in. I've stood the cross up. It's deflected. It might still drop for Stephen Corker. Oh, he's put it wide. How? I don't believe it, the chance to make up for the own goal with the last kick of the game, and he smashed it wide with his left foot. He's right-footed, Stephen Corker. Just tuck it in with your right, mate. I can't believe it. We have still won the group, fortunately, but Wowzers, we could have won it in style with the last kick of our qualification campaign being the goal to win us the final game away from home. We do get one of the 2 goals, obviously, and who was it scored? There's a Colquhoun goal, wasn't it? Yes, in the first 5 minutes or so. So we are going to win the group in the World Cup qualifiers. So we will have. I'm not sure. A lot of people say I've never actually gotten to a World Cup on my player, so I'm not sure whether what everybody says. Is actually going to happen. A lot of people saying that you can't play in the World Cup as your pro. You'll have to let me know in the comment section if that's true or not. I genuinely have never got to a World Cup on a My Player series before, so I don't know whether that's the situation. But we'll be back on Tuesday for the game against Newcastle and Aston Villa, and we said then AC Milan, and then we'll have Chelsea and the game against Crawley on Thursday. Of course, though, there are 2 videos go up every single day on the channel, FIFA related, and also a third upload which is Football Manager related every single day as well. So check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it is this series, the Career Mode Road to Glory series, which will come to you later on tonight, of course, or the Liverpool Career Mode series, which will return tomorrow. If you don't know what and when I upload, there is a schedule in the description of every single video and on the About tab of the channel page as well. So check that out so you know exactly what comes and when I start when I am uploading different videos, etc. The FM videos aren't on the schedule, but I may add those in over the next couple of days. I'm not really too sure because it's just kind of a new addition, so I haven't initially scheduled that in, but I think once I get into the routine now of uploading the full streams, I might add that into the schedule on a Monday to Friday basis, because of course eventually we'll catch up. I stream FIFA 15 at the weekends, so I'll be streaming again tonight, FIFA 15 Career Mode, so check that out if you want to. Links in the description to my Twitch and to my Twitter, where you'll find out all of the details from me over the course of the day in the afternoon, etc., with regards to YouTube and Twitch activities. But for now, I'm waffling at the end, so thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.